Since 1975, the Quad County Urban League has looked to address the needs for academic achievement, job placement and training, housing, and cultural enrichment for low-income and displaced citizens. One young woman who benefited from the organization is Brianna, who as a teenager was hit with an incredible challenge.
When I was 16, my mom passed away in April. I kind of watched her die over the course of 3 days, so I felt like that's kind of a hard thing because I'm the only child on my mom's side, and that's how I was raised. I was raised to be the only child.
With such a loss at that time in her life, Brianna began to head down a dangerous path.
I would go to school in the morning, and I'd either get a phone call or a text talking about let's go kick it or let's this and that. So I would get out of class and I would just leave, or I would not even go to school the next day, and I ended up being so far behind, and I was just like, I don't even care anymore. So I just dropped out. I started hanging out with people. I was hanging out with certain gang members. I was, living the life. It's like a fast life.
In the Quad County Urban League, with more personal, individualized attention, she found something different.
I actually had 2 teachers that showed like a great deal of interest in me. One of them, she would never give up on me. The other one told me to stop saying I can't. I feel like all my other teachers just thought I was never gonna go anywhere. I never wanted to go to college until I went there.
Now in her first year of college, Brianna feels better prepared for what's next.
I'm not asking for the world, I'm just asking to be comfortable within my own life and happy with my own job. I'm just trying to be happy, that's all. I feel like me being in a more positive direction now, I'll get there. I can achieve anything I want to.
Another young man, Carl, moved with his family at a young age and found himself struggling to fit in.
School was a big challenge for me before I was part of the Quad County Urban League. School has, I just really kind of didn't look forward to it a lot. Didn't have a really good relationship with a lot of kids at school. We just moved from Georgia at the age of 8. So throughout school till probably around 8th grade, freshman year, it really didn't go so well for me until I got a part of the Quad County Urban League.
He joined tomorrow's Scientists, Technicians, and Managers program, or TSTM, the area's largest and oldest college preparatory and academic achievement program for minority youth. Soon, with the strong support of his family, he found direction.
I plan to become a major in secondary education, become a high school math teacher, and teach algebra or trigonometry in high school. And TSM pushed me to do that, find my special skill, and my special skill found out was math, and I connect really well with other people.
And Carl's mom couldn't be happier with the guidance they both received.
The Quad County Urban League TSM program is a nurturing program. That the program helps when you can't help, because our lifestyles have changed so much. And you have 2 working parents and we're all busy, but the TSTM actually makes you stop. And it teaches your kids how to find those avenues to get help, and it helps you as a parent to find financial aid if your kid's going to college, how to get your kid going when they're struggling. I can't say enough about the TSM. I love them. I love them.
Stories like these fill the hallways of the Quad County Urban League.
We had a young lady she came in and she actually scored a 4.5, which is 4th grade reading level, which she felt like she would be forever trying to get up to an 8 point or a 9 point to be able to start testing. So within that 5th month, I told her, I said, I'm going to give you another test, maybe around the 6th month. And I did, gave her another test, and she got a 9 point. So she was just like, she was like on a roll, and she was like really at it, and she was just so excited. And before you know it, she started testing, and when she started testing, she passed the test. She was jumping for joy. She came in and she hugged me. She was like, oh, I really did it, And she actually scored a 500 on her writing. She scored a 470 on her reading, and she was just so excited. I mean, she cried. And I cried because it was so to see this, because she had been struggling all her life, trying to reach that point to where she got to a point where it was time, so that was an excitement for me.
As the National Urban League prepares to celebrate 100 years of servicing communities, Brianna and Carl are excellent examples of the impact the League has on the everyday lives of the people we serve. Their experiences illustrate how communities and people working together can thrive together. Our programs like Alternative Education and TSTM help to turn despair into hope. Our Youth Build program provides training and education opportunities to young people who build their own lives as well as their community by rehabbing decent, safe, and affordable housing. These are a few of the ways in which the Quad County Urban League is making a difference in the lives of the nearly 4,000 clients we serve annually. I, along with the Board of Directors and staff, welcome you to visit our office or our website to learn more about the Urban League programs. Together we can change the future and accomplish even greater things in the next 100 years.